All right, and on tonight's episode of Tundra Witch Doctor in the Kitchen. First of all, welcome back. Very happy to have you as part of the family. Normal disclaimers as well too. If you are under 21 in the U.S., don't drink. If you are in another country, follow their laws. Whatever you do, don't drink and drive. Call a cab, call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a friend. Your friend's there for you. So on tonight's episode, we are making fall cups. A little bit of pumpkin, a little bit of squash, some yummy stuff all together in a little cup. Well, it's actually a medium-sized cup, so the way it'll probably turn out. And we're gonna have a drink that's gonna be a little bit of cinnamon fiery stuff, some brandy-ish stuff. I haven't actually come up with a name, but I'm sure I will by the end of this video. If you try one of these recipes, please let me know. If you would change one of these recipes, let me know. If you've made them before and you just happen to call it something else, join in on the conversation. We love having you here. Don't forget to like if you like the video, subscribe, please. We like having you part of our family, and we appreciate each and every one of you that watch the video. All right, so your first step is going to be carve a pumpkin and get all your seeds, of course. This part took me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. I had the kids help me and I found a lot more pumpkin guts, so this may be your most time-consuming portion of this. If you have a trick actually for separating seeds from pumpkin guts, please share it in the comments. That way everyone can benefit from that. So I have 2 trays of pumpkin seeds going on here. After I got them all clean, I spread them out. You want them about a single layer if you can. I drizzled with a little bit of olive oil, not too much. And this one is just a regular seasonal salt that's on here. This one, I decided we were gonna kick it up a notch in the flavor palette. I did some Hawaiian style red salt. I mixed in a little bit of espresso spice seasoning with it. And this I ended up getting when I was down there in Tennessee, but I really, really like this one. It's an apple rub seasoning. So I'm excited to see how these ones turn out together. I have my oven warming up now. I'm gonna do 375. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes per tray to get these going. All right, and as you're waiting for the oven to finish heating up to get those next ones in, you can start getting your next steps ready. And I'm just gonna get my bigger muffin trays sprayed down so I can put my egg roll or wonton wrappers in. We're using wonton wrappers today. I wanted egg roll, but they were out of them. So I'll get these all set up and show you in 1 second. Alrighty, and I got my wonton wrappers in these. If you are gonna use the bigger pans, you are gonna wanna use the egg roll ones if you can find them, but they were out when I went to the store. If not, use 2 wonton wrappers per dish, and I did do a little bit of a spray on top, that way it cooks evenly when I do get these into the oven. All right, the first batch just came out of the oven and is cooling. They are roasted. I'm sure they're gonna be flavorful. All right, and the second batch of pumpkin seeds, this is the milder one, which is the seasonal salt, have come out and they look pretty good. All right, so I got my spaghetti squash cut open and I'm going to clean out the inside and get it prepped for cooking. All right, so my guts are all out. I have it on the tray. I went ahead and went with light seasoning. We did a drizzle of olive oil, some lemon pepper, some regular salt, and just a drizzle of honey because I figured this might need a little bit of sweetness to this dish. Okay, and we are starting on the mix next that will go in the bottom portion of the cup. And I started out with just under 8 ounces of cream cheese. And we're gonna do right about 8 ounces of pumpkin. Next, we're gonna do just a splash of the vanilla, and we're gonna use the Mexican vanilla. After a dash of splash of vanilla. We're gonna do just like a quick dash of ginger, probably 2 dashes of nutmeg, and a small dash of cloves. And we're gonna go ahead and mix this together. All right, so you want a nice creamy consistency right about this, and we're gonna scrape it into a bowl and put it into the fridge until everything's done cooking. Okay, so our cups just came out of the oven. They, some of them turned out better than others, but I'm sure it's still gonna be delicious. Okay, the spaghetti squash has come out of the oven. It looks beautiful. So we're gonna let it cool just for a minute or 2 or 3, because I still see steam coming off of that one. And then we will shred it like spaghetti and begin the construction of the fall cups. Okay, so when you first start the construction of these fall cups, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your wonton wraps or egg roll wraps, whichever you used. You're gonna put them on the plate. Then you're gonna put in some filling from that mixture we made earlier with the pumpkin and cream cheese. Next, we're gonna use some of the spaghetti squash, which I'm about to turn into spaghettiness. It still looks like this. And for those that did not know, this is why it's called spaghetti squash, is once it's cooked and you start to break it down, it looks like little pieces of spaghetti. It's really good too, if you haven't tried it. Okay, so after you've added your spaghetti squash, it should look kind of like this. Next, we're gonna garnish with a little bit of each of our seeds that we roasted earlier. This recipe is a little bit time consuming, but not necessarily horribly bad. Just takes a little bit of a coordination time. And of course, you want to make sure that you plate it. All right, and so now we are on to making the drink to go with our fall cakes. I haven't quite think of a name for this, so hopefully by the time I do this video, I'll come up with a name. What we are starting with is some ice, and our shea, like that little bit of cinnamon in there. And we're gonna do 2-ounce pour on that. We're gonna do 1.5 ounces of some brandy. A couple dashes of orange bitters. Now we're not gonna put the other one in because we're gonna use that to top off because it's a sparkling. Give that a nice good shake. Pour in our to-go glass to go deliver these. And instead of using a straight apple cider, I found this stuff from Santa Cruz. It's called Apple Snap, and I figured we would give that a try. It has sparkling apple, white grape, and orange juice. And maybe we'll call this the sparkling apple surprise. How does that sound? And you're gonna top off with that. All right, let me go get this delivered so we can go on to tasting notes.
Hey, hey, welcome to more tasting notes from the Tundra Witch Doctor in the kitchen. She is just on fire here lately and brought us some, well, they look really delicious. I think these are called fall cups. And we're gonna take a bite into these. Can't wait. She went to a lot of trouble making that. That's looking good. And a sparkling apple surprise. We're gonna see what kind of surprise we get out of that. Anyway, let's take a look at this. I don't know what. You guys had the benefit, because you know what's in it because you saw her make it before I get to taste it. So I don't know what's in here. It's all a surprise to me. But now I can tell you this on top, that's pumpkin seeds. A little salty, but that's pretty good. All right. I like to just tear it apart so you guys can see it all and it's all together. Look at that. That's really good. The bottom layer there, you see that? I can really tell that it's got some pumpkin in it. And then, I don't know what this is. It's not potato. Probably spaghetti. Looks like spaghetti squash or something, but definitely pumpkin and cream cheese in there. But I like these little biscuit cup things she made. Huge mess. That's why we came out on the porch. All right. Sparkling apple surprise. Now, it's a pretty brisk evening to be drinking an ice cold drink, but we'll see. Well, that tastes a little apple, maybe a little cinnamon, but there's some fire in there. I think there's Fireball, or I don't know what that alcohol is, but definitely a little heat. Actually pretty good. So, a good combination. The fall cups, sparkling apple surprise, apple cider, I don't know what's in there. Good stuff. Fireball is a good ingredient. So, hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm just going to pig out on these.
Alrighty. So we have our fall cups and our surprise apple cider drink. I don't know how this is going to turn out. These are both experimental. And apparently our
Do you want to be on the video? No, you don't want to be on the video? Okay, bye. She's like, I didn't realize there was a camera up there.
Okay, so careful when picking these up because I had to use 2 wonton wrappers together because the egg rolls wrappers they were out of. Ooh, like this one. So.
How do I do this?
I'm not sure how to do this.
It's gonna stab me.
Oh, here, that's how I'm doing this. A lot of fall flavor. Fall cups is definitely the right name for this. I think one of my...
I expected, I don't know if maybe it's just a commercialization of pumpkin and spice, but I expected it to be sweeter.
Apparently Rummy agrees. Probably do a little bit more than just a drizzle of honey.
Wait, you jealous? Come here. Dakota didn't want to be on camera either. Come here. You didn't miss anything. Come here. Come on. Come on. You're a good boy.
I really don't know what to tell y'all. This has been our most exciting video yet. I'm guessing he's going to tell me that's a package for me.
There you go.
This has been so exciting. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this all out or
Do an
not.
unboxing.
So, anyway, on to our drink. Sparkling apple surprise. Because I couldn't think of a better name.
I really like that.
Okay, I like the combination. Just add more honey to the spaghetti squash.
I really like
This is good. I like
You're gonna have
this.
to make me another one of these,
Well, I'll probably
but
only
not
have-
immediately because we have to drive.
Oh, I thought I was driving. I was gonna take
Oh,
one.
perfect! Make me another one of these.
And there you go. All right. If you try these out, let me know in the comments if you want to change something. Let me know in the comments. Bonus points for how many times I was dog photobombed on this one. Tell me in the comments the minutes.